Hello, Tangerinis. Since we're about to leave this area for good, we wanted to head back to the city one more time.
Today, we're going to be taking you around with us as we find some very cool new spots that we've never been before in Tulum, Mexico.
We decided to grab breakfast at this place called Cafe Unapku. I'm excited for this because I have a croissant the size of my head and it's nice and warm.
Yeah, this place is known for their fresh breads and they make different types of like baguette sandwiches. I ended up going with a gluten-free bowl of fruit with amaranth and yogurt on it for 80 pesos. It's gigantic. And then I got their specialty coffee, Tulum coffee, which has coconut cream in it. It's super, super good.
And I got a bottle of Coke, a sandwich, and a croissant. This croissant is so good, so fluffy, so buttery, so layery. My sandwich was delicious.
So I really like this place and the coffee's awesome. I say if you're in Tulum, check it out. So before we go off on our big adventure of the day, we of course have to get water because I don't think there's going to be any vendors there, any restaurants there, or really any infrastructure at all.
Just about a 15-minute drive down the road from Tulum is Tulum Lagoon. Alright, so it was 100 pesos per person. It says that if you want to see the lookout, it's an extra 10 pesos, but I asked about it and he's like, no, it's included.
What is not included is if you want to take a drone, it's 150 pesos. But we don't have a drone, so it doesn't make a difference to us. It doesn't seem like they charge anything extra for cameras because he saw ours and he was like, oh, you're gonna record, cool. And with no instruction at all, we are now walking through a path in the jungle towards what I think is the lagoon.
It's kind of cool back here though.
I like it.
It's kind of like rainforest-esque.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of lizards running across and some birds flying around.
Look for the crocodiles. No tall people allowed. Only Mayans. Going up to the Mirador, the lookout.
So I actually got food poisoning the day before yesterday, the night of yesterday, and I was in bed all day. So even though there's not that many stairs here, I'm totally out of breath. And if I seem less energetic than normal today, that would be why. This lagoon is pretty sizable and the majority of what you see here is shallow. You can just wade around, but if you look in the center, you can see a darker area. That's actually a big cenote that's in the center of it. There's all these little tiny fishies here in the lagoon, and I think these are the type that if you put your feet in, they'll eat your dead skin cells off. So I'm scared, but I'm gonna try. Oh, they're coming over. They're kind of scared though, it seems like. They do also have signs that in addition to don't wear bug repellent, you can't wear sunscreen because also that damages the ecosystem. So our trick is to wear these UPF shirts, which are the equivalent to like 50 or something SPF, but UPF is like the fabric form of that. And just generally don't spend that much time out in the sun because we burn like lobsters in like 15 minutes.
We were just in Vegas and we were able to basically be in the sun all day there without burning, but here it happens so fast.
And I actually just bought this UPF like scarf thing, so it's kind of like a sarong type deal that you could wrap around or use like this, or I don't know, hide under. Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna do this. This is it. I feel very protected.
This is difficult to swing when the swing is still in the water. Basically impossible. Here comes an aquatic animal of some kind. Maybe a turtle, maybe a tangerine. It's a tangerine girl.
Okay.
Oh, bienvenidos. Welcome to your swing.
This is how you do it.
Maybe. To me, it kind of feels like a lake day in Minnesota. That's where I grew up. It's not as pretty as the pictures showed online.
I personally think that it's because the tropical storm just came through here and probably like stirred everything up, but you never know. Like you were saying, some people edit their footage and their pictures to where it looks more desirable than it is.
Yeah.
I still think though it's really refreshing to be in here. It's nice and serene. Like there are some people, and this probably isn't a very busy day, so there's probably fewer than normal, but I'm enjoying it out here and like sitting on the swings or some hammocks. We've got all these little fishies that both scare me and delight me with their little nibbling, which feels really weird and cool. And something just touched me.
But there's no...
It feels weird and cool and scary. There's so many!
But if you're tired of Tulum, this could be a nice place to come and relax for half a day.
Yeah, not to mention, it's a fraction of the cost of a lot of cenotes and stuff in the area at just 100 pesos per person. So it's also probably a nice way to save some money as opposed to some of the cenotes, which are like 300 to 500 pesos.
Looking around the lagoon here, there's no development. The only development is this dock, that dock, some swings, and then some palapas for shade. It said they don't allow you to bring food in here or alcoholic beverages, although they did not check our bags. The only vendor I saw was a guy selling coconuts.
Well, we obviously could not leave the lagoon without
getting a coconut. It's really good. You should try it.
And I think this straw is made out of a reed, or maybe like bamboo or something.
Finished the coconut juice, or the coconut water, and I asked for the meat, the carne, and they chopped it in half and put some salt and lime on there like I asked them to. But it was interesting because the two guys working there were speaking Spanish when talking to me, but some other language, which I assume is Mayan, when speaking to each other.
So good. I could eat coconut all day.
It's very tender coconut meat. It's funny because the first time I tried coconut in Mexico, I hated it. It was like the hardness of a carrot, but the flavor of nothing.
Yeah, this was in San Blas, and we were both like, what's the big deal with coconut? People seem to like this so much. It must need to be cooked because otherwise it has no flavor. But we just didn't have the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Hola, buenos días. Quiero un coco, por favor.
What gets you to listen?
This was way too good not to get another one. And this is indeed some type of a plant. He had to cut off more of the end of it to like open up the straw portion, but this one is way tinier. So I'm wondering what you call this in Spanish. Is it a popito? Popotito? Popotito? And it delivers a tiny amount of coconut water at a time. Gracias. Un sal y limón, por favor. Qué impresionante.
¿Qué color crea mía?
Con sal y limón, por favor.
Sal y limón? Mantap, buatlah cantik. Masuklah pun sekali cuma. Dah bersiap luka semua ya kan. Tak apa. Nak ya. Pak. Kayak semua.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
So we make stupid Spanish mistakes all the time, and especially the day after getting food poisoning.
What did I say?
You said, could you cut me?
El coco. Puede cortarme el coco.
Oh, I heard puede cortarme.
I trailed off. Don't cut me, bitch. No, I probably trailed off.
All I heard was, can you cut me?
It's possible that I trailed off and didn't say it. And also, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but I can like hear myself out of one ear because my head is half pressurized. It's super weird.
Since they don't want you using sunblock here, I recommend you bring a big old sombrero, not just a hat like I'm wearing, because I can feel my neck burning. We just sunburn way too easily to be out in the sun very long here, especially without sunscreen. Forget about it.
So it's kind of crazy. We were here in Tulum about a month and a half ago, I think, and basically everybody was wearing masks. This was still in like the heat, the thick of COVID, the pandemic and everything, and just a little while later, all of a sudden you look around and hardly anyone on the streets is wearing masks, even though I'm pretty sure it is still required and to like enter restaurants and things like that.
And a couple other big changes from our video a couple months ago is the ruins are now open and the beaches are now open. Pretty much everything is open now.
Another interesting thing is we noticed a shift in Puerto Morelos, where we're currently living as well. After the big hurricane, what was going to be Category 4 Hurricane Delta was supposed to come through. It downgraded to a Category 2, thankfully. But after that, I think people were just so happy that they survived that big hurricane that could have devastated the entire area. No one was wearing masks anymore after that.
Yeah, that was like a huge overnight change. It went from almost everyone wearing masks to nobody wearing them, and tons of people being out. It was pretty crazy, the drastic shift we saw.
I think people were like, hey, if we could survive this, we could survive a virus.
After having those coconuts, I decided I wanted a crazy coconut, a Coco Loco. So we looked up to see which place had a good Coco Loco, and we're heading there.
And boy, oh boy, it gets a little crazy sometimes, because this road is pretty narrow. Like, it's good for 2 cars, but then you also have ATVs, bicyclists, pedestrians.
Vehicles parked,
none of which care that there's oncoming traffic at all. So it's a little bit stressful to drive down here.
I've learned how little people value their lives while on this road today.
Well, we are trying to go to this place, but we've so far tried 2 different parking, and one was 150 pesos, the next one was 200 pesos.
They want like $10, and all we want to do is park for an hour.
Yeah, so they're saying it's like up to 4 hours, but that's way too expensive to be here for such a short amount of time. Well, after over an hour in the car, we decided to give up on trying to find parking and come back to our Airbnb. If this place looks familiar to you, it's because we actually stayed at this Airbnb the last time we came to Tulum about a month and a half or so ago, and we really enjoyed it. It's like got a full kitchen, this nice living room area, AC, always essential in this region, a really luxurious bathroom with like the nice rainfall type shower head. It also has in here, Jordan is modeling for us, a big king-size bed, really comfortable, a private patio over here, and the property is really cool as well, so that's another reason why we wanted to come back. We've got a nice pool, some seating out there, there's a hot tub, a yoga area, a gym, washer and dryer, private parking, and it's also back into the neighborhood La Veleta. There isn't any construction going on around us, so it's nice and quiet. There's lots of birds flying around, and the complex is gorgeous. It's just filled with trees and plants. So if you're looking for a place in Tulum, we recommend staying here. We'll put the link for this Airbnb down in the description.
If you're wanting to move to or travel through Mexico, we think one of the best things you can do for yourself is to start learning the language. Our program of choice to learn Spanish is called Rocket Languages. It's a really good value for your money. If you want to check it out, you can go to tangerinespanish.com. That's our affiliate link, and it will take you right there. Whenever you see Instagram photos of Tulum, you always see what I thought was like a tree that was carved out. And we never bothered to figure out where it was, but by happenstance, we came here just now when I was looking for a Coco Loco.
Yeah, I mean, we're not Instagrammers. Like, honestly, we forget to take pictures most often because we have the video camera out and we're just recording video, but this had some good reviews for the Loco Cocos, so we just have to continue the trend. It did cost us 200 pesos in a cab to get here, and I realize that's as much as the parking that we refused to pay earlier, but at least this way we could get a little loco and not have to drive afterwards.
Exactly.
I guess it should be no surprise that since this is one of the most popular pictures to take in Tulum, that there's actually a line of people waiting to take their picture with this lady in her open chest.
Our 250 peso crazy coconut has arrived. Okay, it's citrusy.
Oh.
It's different than other ones I've tried before.
Yeah, and it's strong. It's a good thing we didn't drive here. Oh, and by the way, we're at a restaurant called Ahau. It's spelled A-H-A-U, Ahau.
Is that how you pronounce it?
You did not. You did not just steal my joke. all day. And since we looked it up, I didn't know how to pronounce it. So we had our eyes on all these other tables that were kind of like out here with facing the beach and more of the ocean view. And
because it was kind of dark and gloomy in there.
Yeah, it was. And finally some people got up, so we swooped it on this table. It feels like much more of an atmosphere to drink a Coco Loco.
Oh yeah. Like this would
You don't want a Lady in the Tramp with me?
This would be a perfect Instagram picture. Watch this. How was it? Go follow our Instagram, Tangerine Travels. It's been about 30 minutes since we switched tables, and the table was dirty. They never came to clean it up. There was still trash here. This trash still sits here. We ordered another drink, and it was 250 pesos, and it's served in a plastic cup. So don't recommend this place at all. 1 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should have been a good hint that it's the most Instagrammed place in Tulum, that they probably don't have to live up to anything because they've got that like amazing doorway that people want to come here for.
The worst experience we've had it in Tulum on all of our trips.
And you want to know something? We have never not tipped in Mexico ever until right now, because we waited for over 30 minutes to get his attention because I wanted one napkin for the table to clean it off because they didn't clean it off, and that's after the over 30 minutes we waited to order another drink, and it wasn't even made the way it's supposed to be made. It didn't have all the ingredients that it said.
So
oh my gosh.
we're pissed off at this place.
Our plan B was to go to this place called Punta Cuerno because it has cenote access, which we thought was really cool. A restaurant like right up alongside a cenote. We went in there and he said it's closed. We're not sure if permanently or not based on his wording and the fact that Google says the hours it should be open till 10. But also their cenote looked really gross, so I don't know if it's closed because the cenote is like donezo. But now we're trying to get a cab to dinner. The first guy that stopped said he wanted 350 pesos to go back, not even as far as where we're staying in Tulum. So we obviously said no to that. We said we'd pay him 200 because that's what we paid to get here, and he wasn't having it. So hopefully we'll get a colectivo, which is here now.
Plaza Centro? Okay.
¿Cuánto es?
20 por persona. ¿Cuánto te quiero bajar?
All right, so we waited for a van that said Servicio Colectivo. We're not exactly sure where this goes, but we asked if it goes to Centro, and he said yes. So it's 20 pesos a person, and everyone pays when they get out.
Gracias.
We're still quite a ways away from the restaurant we wanted to go to, but the 40 pesos that it cost us sure beat the 350 that the cab was quoting us. But yeah, so we got dropped off right by this little food market, so we're gonna stroll through here and see what we see.
I'm also very thankful though, there was a guy next to us that, I don't know, he volunteered to help us.
Well, no, I asked him where it goes, and turns out he speaks perfect English, the guy next to me.
So he helped us know where the last good stop for us would be, and then communicated that with the driver in Spanish for us.
Even though he could just talk to us in Spanish, it would have been fine.
Yeah, but that was really nice because we were all packed in there like sardines. I didn't really know. I mean, it was basically like anything to get us off the beach side will be great.
Yeah, you even started by sitting on my lap.
Yeah, like, there was no seats in there at all. Yeah, but it makes the outside feel so much better now. Feels almost cool out.
It does. It's nice out tonight.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We just found something that I didn't even know existed in Tulum.
It's even handicap accessible.
El Centro! How many times have we been to Tulum and I didn't have one of these?
Yeah, I didn't know this was here.
But you know what, guys? You're just in luck, because if you can't find El Centro, they do have a sign out front pointing you to where it is. Right out front. I don't understand the point of that sign.
And over here you have Sir Manuel Tulum. Just
Oh
made
my
up
God.
the name. When we started our journey to dinner over on the beach side, Google Maps said it was an hour and 45-minute walk. Well, jumping on the Colectivo bumped that down to 24 minutes, and we need to get our steps for our Fitbit challenge that we're losing this week.
I'm losing like crazy. It was a miracle that I got 10,000 steps yesterday with food poisoning, and that's mostly because I was cheating by banging my hand against the bed repeatedly.
As you were dying there in bed, you're
I was in
like,
so
must
much pain.
get my 10,000. I have a 3-month streak going.
I can't lose this.
Alrighty, so for dinner we came to this place called Curry by Po Tai. We're told it's amazing, although a little on the expensive side.
This is how you know it's a nice restaurant. They just brought out this copal smoker thingy, and that's for the mosquitoes, to keep the mosquitoes away.
I got the shrimp, no, I got the fried rice with shrimp, and this looks really good. And it's pretty cool, they bring out this little tray of salsas. So we both asked for ours not spicy, but they have a spicy option, a chili de árbol, which is like medium, and then peanuts as well, so you can add spice to your liking.
I got a red curry. This is basically what I get every time we go to a Thai restaurant, but this is such a beautiful presentation. I took a little bit of a taste off of my fork. I like it already.
They brought us out a dessert that we didn't order.
A little gift, a gift from the house.
But it's rice and mango with like coconut cream.
Give this
All
a
right,
try.
yeah, do it.
It's warm.
It is. Oh, interesting. No wonder this looks so difficult for you. Yeah, it's good. And it's a nice dessert that's not too sweet.
Well, I gotta say, that was a really, really great end to a interesting day that we just had.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that place.
Yeah. I wanted to say a quick thing about this video as a whole. We always go into our videos hoping that they're going to be amazing and that we're going to show you awesome experiences, great places to eat, and that it's just going to be an amazing, amazing day for us and for you guys as well. This video didn't exactly go according to plan, one thing after another, and I know it probably had like some negative undertones overall, but you know, that's life. Sometimes it doesn't go according to plan, and we're here to show you the reality as it happens to us, not some rosy picture perfect version of whatever's happening in our travels. So
one thing we did learn about Tulum during this trip is that we prefer the town more when we spend more time on the town side rather than on the beach side.
We did way more on the beach side, and because it's coming into high season with there being more people and more traffic and more people trying to like scam you and just, I don't know, just all those things put together, I think we realized that the charm that we find in Tulum is in Tulum town. But with all of that said, if you want to see what one of our best experiences in Mexico looks like, that actually happened to be the previous trip where we came to Tulum and the video that we made during that time. So we're going to link that on the end screen in just a moment. We do hope you'll subscribe to our channel to see more of our adventures coming up.
But one more thing.
Gong that bell so you get notified the next time we release new videos.
And we will see you on Saturday.